The first phase of polling for Bihar Assembly elections begins today. Voting continues for 71 seats in the state. 1,066 candidates are in the fray. These include 952 men and 114 women. The polling for the second phase will be conducted on November 3rd and the third phase will be on November 7th. The results will be declared on 10th of November. The Election Commission has extended the voting time meanwhile by 1 hour due to coronavirus fears. Voting started in Bihar from 7 am. Thermal guns were seen at several booths to measure temperature. Sanitizer dispensers were also placed at several booths. In many places, however, social distancing was missing. Along with this, many voters and polling officials took the exception of wearing masks. The first phase of voting for the assembly elections in Bihar is going on. Meanwhile, the press conference of Grand Alliance was called in Patna. Talking to the media, the Congress party raised the issue of a shooting incident in Munger during immersion of a Durga idol. Congress spokesperson Randeep Singh Surjewala said that today the Prime Minister is coming to Bihar and he appealed that the government which ordered to fire bullets on Durga idol must be sacked. Leader of opposition Tejasvi Yadav was also present in the media briefing. He condemned the Munger incident and he said that the video clip clearly shows the attitude of the police. He questioned why the police charged the people with lathis. Why did they shoot? He also expressed condolences to the family of the deceased. He further said that Lipi Singh, who is the SP of Munger, is a daughter of JDU leader. Just a week before elections, the campaign website of US President Donald Trump was hacked on Tuesday. The website, donaldjtrump.com, generally gives details about Trump's rallies and puts out donation appeals. The site was defaced and the message was posted that read, "This site was seized." According to the US media reports, the following message was posted on the hacked website. The world has had enough of the fake news spread daily by President Donald Trump. In the message, the hackers claim that they have the knowledge and sensitive information on Donald Trump and his relatives. They further asked people if they want the information, they should send cryptocurrency to a particular address provided by them. Trump campaign spokesperson said that the site was quickly fixed and no sensitive data was compromised. He said that the Trump campaign website was defaced and we are working with the law enforcement authorities to investigate the source of the attack. After US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo warned of a threat posed by an increasingly assertive Beijing and backed India's effort to confront threats to its sovereignty, China on Wednesday shot back, saying that the boundary question is a bilateral matter and asked the US to respect facts and the truth. Pompeo, who arrived in New Delhi on Monday along with Defense Secretary Mark Esper, said that the 2+2 talks with respective Indian counterparts S. Jaishankar and Rajnath Singh that the two countries had to work together to confront the threat of China that it posed to security and freedom. The Chinese embassy in a statement said that bilateral relations between India and China should not infringe upon legitimate rights and interests of a third party. The boundary question is a bilateral matter between China and India. The two sides have been discussing disengagement and de-escalation in the border areas through diplomatic and military channels. China and India have the wisdom and ability to handle their differences properly. There is no space for a third party to intervene, the statement said. Qatar said on Wednesday that it regrets infringing personal freedoms as it explained invasive examinations of female passengers during a search for an abandoned baby's mother at Doha airport. Earlier this month, women were removed from a Sydney-bound Qatar Airways flight in Doha and forced to undergo a vaginal inspection after a newborn was found abandoned in a Hamad International Airport bathroom. While the aim of the urgently decided search was to prevent the perpetrators of the horrible crime from escaping, the state of Qatar regrets any distress or infringement on the personal freedoms of any traveler caused by this action, a statement posted on government website said.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.